Good call on that one. All right. What is up, guys? It's your boy Sean Flac 2.0 coming back at you. We are live and direct in the studio via satellite. 2025 is in the house. And with me in the house, we'll start up top. Happy New Year, Mr. Krinlee.
Happy New Year. New Year, new me, right?
Right. That's right. That's right. We're gonna go off Catacorny over to that way. We got the super something up there. What up, NjordGod? Happy New Year, sir.
Super Daddy-O.
Super Daddy-O. Okay.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah, man.
Glad to be here. I was itching to come back like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
But, I've had other things to do. So
That part. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like I got good audio, so that's always a good thing. Oh, my boy always want to do that mic check over on this side. I got Sensei Jon in the house. What's up, Sensei?
Yeah, mic check. Mic check on you fools, man. We back.
I'm glad you did that because it's not that great.
Doing our thing.
The mic check wasn't that great. Go ahead and 10-9
a little
that.
slow.
Yeah, 10-9 that.
Mic check. 1, 2.
Okay. All right.
We back.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah,
Now we're cooking with
back.
grease.
Welcome back.
Right.
Yeah, I'm moving a little slow. I saw myself moving in a little slow motion over here. But I'm happy to be back with you guys and with everybody out there, man. I'm hoping you guys had a wonderful holidays. Happy New Year to everyone, and thanks for coming.
Oh yeah, for sure. So like I said, this is our first live stream of the year. Again, what we're going to be talking about today is we're going to be talking about the holidays. What did we do in our time off from our last episode, from season 6, season finale, episode 10, till like I said, we said January 18th. Here we are. If you guys are following us on social media, you knew that we were going to be coming back today. So if you're here today, please say what's up. If you're watching this later on, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We got a
comment down.
Right. We got something big coming up in the next 2 days. We're gonna get into that after we kind of do this catch up episode, and we'll kind of just take it from there. But before we get started, let's do a little bit of shout outs here. We're gonna be a little loose with it. So first of all, I'm gonna go ahead and shout out shadowpackwest.com. Go ahead and check them out. Shout out our patrons. All the patrons, thank you for all the support you've given so far. All the, random watchers as well. If you're not a patron, again, if you're out here trying to check out our message and our show, we appreciate you every time you guys come check us out. But if you want to support us a little bit extra, go to shadowpackwest.com, hit the become a patron, and there you will have a link that'll take you to your Patreon page where you can start your patronage at as little as $1 a month. And the big thing that you get from that is our After Dark or behind the scenes episodes. We have almost 20 additional episodes, additional content over there for you guys to check out. Go ahead and check that out. And then, Mr. Krinlee, you got to shout out any early show shout outs before we get started?
We'll go ahead and shout out all the firefighters out in California, because I know they're having a rough go of it.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and give the firefighters the horns. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and give them the horns. Where's my horn button at? Oh, there it is. Well, yes, definitely appreciate all those people out there, doing the best they can with what they got. New York, you got any early show shout outs?
Yeah, actually I do. I'm gonna throw a shout out to my colleagues in the water force, especially those of us who are at least in the Midwest and on the East Coast. You guys got rocked hard the last couple weeks with the cold, and brace yourselves. It's coming again tomorrow. Okay. I know I was on the phone with one of my colleagues back in Northeast Tennessee. 13 main breaks in 4 days.
Oh wow!
Wow.
After hours. So we are definitely in our busy season. Those of us who freeze and thaw. So yeah, kind of keep your chins up, get through it. This too shall end.
Amen to that. Sensei, What up, sir?
Yeah.
We got any?
Yeah.
Got any good shout outs we need to do before we get started?
Yeah, mic check 1 2 again. Yeah, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, who's ahead of my life. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. That's who I want to give a shout out to. You guys for coming back out there and listening to us, and my brothers here on the panel. Shout out to y'all. And can you bring some of that water down to Southern California? Because we need some of that cold and water. So maybe you need to make a trip so it can fall for you.
Yeah, that's not the issue.
Well, with the hydrants being empty, I wonder what the issue is.
The issue is I know exactly what the problem is, and it's not the water department's fault.
Well, we know that. We know y'all gonna do y'all job.
So what the issue is, right, is any specific zone, right, isn't meant to handle more than like 2 or 3 fires at one time, anywhere. And now they're trying to open up all the hydrants across the entire system, and they're expecting water. It doesn't work like that.
That's insider information for y'all that don't know. Right there, boom, we just got it.
Right.
It's not the water workers. It's not the water workers' faults. It's just basic availability.
Right. Supply and demand, and we demanded it more than they could supply it. So, okay, all right. Well, that's it for our early show shout outs. But before we get into our main topic, Mr. Krinlee, what do we got to do?
What is in your cup? So I'll go ahead and go first.
Why was that so monotone? Krinlee, what's going on? Is that something new for 2025?
Get you back in action, baby.
What is in your cup?
Sure. Yeah. You got to be serious. This ain't a laughing matter. This is a serious situation we're talking about here.
This is not a
What's in
laughing
your cup?
matter. Right. Okay. All right, what you got, Mr. Krinlee? Oh, no. Looks like we got a little frozen. So I think we're frozen all over the place. Okay.
No, I'm just playing, but
we got frozen there for a little bit. But Mr. Krinlee, what's in your cup, sir? Oh.
my cup, I got Corona Premier.
Ooh.
You're getting fancy with it, huh?
I was going to grab one of those in front of the refrigerator. So
They're not bad.
No, they're my
You
favorite.
stocked up, huh, Sean?
Yeah. For the holidays. You know what I'm saying? These leftovers from the holidays.
Give me your favorite, huh?
You know what? Coronas, if I was to drink a beer, it would definitely be Corona. If I just had to grab something right off the shelf or it was like we're going to go grab a drink and I really didn't like anything else that was out there, for sure Corona's my go-to.
Okay.
So backing off the IPAs, I had to go with something. And I like Corona's pretty good. And these Corona Premiers, 2.6 carbs, man,
Right.
it's not bad.
They have a Familia as well, which comes in like a dark brown bottle. It's really nice too. Like, so I'm a fan of Coronas. All right, what you got, Njord? What's in your cup, playa?
Man, same thing as always. Got me that Jameson Black Barrel frozen.
Yes, sir.
Jameson
Yes, sir.
Black. Oh man, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, Sensei. I mean, you know what? Because I thought about it. The only person that hasn't done what's in my cup mystery, right, would be me.
Correct,
Yeah.
but you also don't drink the same thing. Like, you change it every single week.
I
So
know.
if we're gonna do that, you've got to pick something and stick with it. and here's the thing, though. Like, you've got to do it right all this season, and then next season
That's true. That is
That's
very
the only
true.
thing.
Okay, we're gonna have to find something new. We're gonna have to find something new because you're right. And you guys just Sensei didn't reveal what's in his cup, but are you drinking something new this season?
Well, right now I'm drinking something new because I'm on a non-alcoholic fast right now.
Okay.
Me and the wife, we doing like a spiritual fast.
Yeah. Okay.
So alcohol is like out of our realm right now. So today I got one of these.
A classic
Canada.
Clearly
Canadian.
Canadian.
That's classic.
Ah,
That's what we used to drink in Oakland from the liquor store.
You know, but hey, you couldn't
it's a
have
little
these.
pixelated, but yeah.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you're
The connection must be
you
a
can't
little,
even read that.
Yeah, that is. Well, I recognize the bottle. It said clearly Canadian. I like the raspberry flavor. He got the lemon flavor. Is what he got.
No, this is the peach
Is that
orchard peach flavor.
Oh, okay.
See?
Is that how pixelated it is? I thought it was a lemon.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn it. Is it my camera? Do I need to turn it
Yeah,
off?
it's your camera. Don't even worry about it, bro.
Right.
We're
still-
already on it.
Yeah, we can hear you, so you good to go. You G2G.
First and foremost,
dang.
we're a podcast, right?
Right. That's it.
But yeah, so I'm drinking that right now, and then I'm drinking like a spice chai. What's in my real cup is a spice chai tea right
Ooh,
now
I
too.
love that. You know what? I might have to do teas this season. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so like I said, before we get started, then let's just pick. We'll have to figure out something on episode 2. We'll figure something out. Okay. Let's keep the show rolling. What's in my cup tonight? Let me go ahead and crack that for you. Let me try to get it behind the pop filter. I don't know if you guys can hear that. This is called Two Town Cider House. It's called Spiced Apple Cosmic Crisp. So,
Very nice.
just a little side. Again, it was actually something we had got over the Christmas holiday for the little get together we had at the house. So, cheers, fellas, to better to 2025.
Cheers.
Oh, this is delicious. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about let's talk who wants to kick it off. How did the holidays go?
I'll go.
All right, Sensei, hit it, man.
Yeah, nothing to it but to do it. We my holidays went great as usual. What did we do? Oh, I was able to spend time with my family because I didn't work. I was able to go to the events that we always do with my wife's dad. We actually went to this killer buffet during Christmas, and
Golden Corral.
I went to my mom's. Nah. It's it's this place in Berkeley called Zeno's. A little upscale, man.
Oh, okay,
You
man.
know?
Golden Corral's upscale to me.
Oh, okay. So we used to always go to his lordships.
Okay.
But since that shut down, now we found a new spot. It got everything. Crab, got Thanksgiving food, everything. So had a good time there. Got a chance to spend time with my mother and father too, with some gumbo. Definitely had to hit that gumbo up.
Okay.
And then the week of New Year's, my son came home, and I was actually off that week, so we all had a great time. He came home from San Diego,
Oh.
so it was great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Came and spent
Hey, how many crabs did y'all catch?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, was I? No, he wasn't. Yeah. So look.
Man, we were out pre-Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah, during our holiday season.
Yeah, I think so. You went
during our
crabbing
holiday-
the day before Thanksgiving.
Twice.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I went the day
Twice.
before. Yeah, I went the day before Thanksgiving. We went and caught 10 crab. Everybody get 10 crab each. Dungeness. And then we went a second time because we didn't catch any fish the first time. We went and caught some rock cod.
Okay.
That was exciting. We was out there really like
Being fishermen.
in the middle of the ocean. Felt like, don't land in sight. 30 miles off the coast. So dropping our lines like 300 feet in the water and pulling them up. That was, I'm going to tell you, that was the hardest fishing I ever did. We got to drop them lines and let them drop all the way. When they say drop them to the bottom, that bug go all the way down, and then you got to reel that thing all the way back up. Crazy. But yeah, so I ended up getting 20 crab, 10 fish on a charter boat. It was cool. So my holiday season was a successful one. I'm gonna tell you that. I enjoyed every bit of it. New Year's, we had our little karaoke night here at the house. We invited some friends, made some nachos. Real cool night.
Man, That sounds delicious. I don't remember getting an invite though, but I'm just it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
My
you know
bad.
what I'm saying?
Cheer. 2026.
Okay, all right. All right, Mr. Krinlee, how'd that holiday season go for you, sir?
I mean, it's pretty chill, pretty laid back. We're not really outgoing people. We usually tend to just stay home and hang out amongst ourselves. But well, I mean, we did the family stuff, obviously. But yeah, I mean, everything was great. We had a good time. Didn't do anything special, and I kind of like that.
Color me shocked.
I know.
Yeah, right.
Didn't do anything special.
Hey, man,
Uneventful,
Like
Krinlee.
uneventful.
I know.
I'm like weird.
you know what? Though you spent time with
Man,
the family, and that is more than some folks out there. So that is something special.
Right.
I'm gonna give you that.
That's real.
And I feel like, like a lot of my younger life, like eventful was not really a good thing. Eventful usually meant getting into trouble, and so I look forward to not being eventful anymore.
Let me ask you this: did you change your hairstyle? Did you cut the sides or something?
No, that's what he.
It's
normally
been
does.
like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I just got it cut yesterday.
Oh,
It's
it
just
look
fresh.
good, man.
yeah, we got them
Yeah.
on the
Fresh.
Okay.
It was looking rough. I had some wings going up like that.
Dude,
My-
that's how
my
mine
wife
is right
was-
now.
My wife was like, "You got to do something about that."
Shoot.
Man, when's your next trip to Tennessee so you can get your hair cut? Get a real cut.
I got a decent barber here.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I know you love your barber in Tennessee.
We'll get to that.
All right.
Okay. All right, Njord, what you got? How did the holiday season pan out for you?
So let's kick it all the way back to November.
All the way back.
The turkey has been my responsibility for a couple years now, requested by family. And this was the first year that I completely screwed it up. But I was not the only one who had a part in this.
Uh-oh.
I talked to my stepdad and I'm like, look, you've got the turkey thawing, right? He goes, yeah, I've got it thawing because they bought it, right?
Oh no.
And come to find out, the refrigerator is way too cold to thaw a turkey.
Oh no.
So I was up the entire night before, trying to cold water thaw this turkey that way you don't ruin the meat, and then doing the brine, and then like you got to change water on that turkey every hour, right? So you can do it right. And do the brine. Everything looks great. The skin looks amazing. When it's time to pull it all out, we're good to go. It smells fantastic. You cut into it, and it's freaking raw. I mean, and it's the same recipe I use every year. You know, so we ended up microwaving turkey.
Oh no.
And yeah, it was just a bad Thanksgiving.
All right, man. Hey, you know to bring that turkey to your house next time.
Oh, I think what we're doing is we're gonna like do catered because we're like, forget all that. Like we'll do the catered.
Hey, that's the way to go. Forget about it.
And then the next day is obviously Black Friday, right? And my wife decides to send me grocery legit grocery shopping on Black Friday to Walmart. You know, so I come back with our groceries.
And
A bicycle, a bicycle, a couple Lego sets. I mean,
Yep.
it was all, I don't know what happened. It just fell in the cart.
Right.
Yep.
So that was
what's
kind of
up.
my Thanksgiving and all that. And then December, I was on call the week before Christmas, so that was, hectic as it normally is.
Yeah.
Then we went to Gatlinburg, Tennessee for I think we left the 21st and we came back the 26th.
Oh, is that
right?
where you were driving when we talked real quick? You were driving
Yeah,
there?
yeah. It was like a 10-hour drive, so I had plenty of time to talk.
Right.
I
bet.
All in all, it was really cool, right? I came face to face with a wild bear.
Oh, fuck. Nice.
and I'm not even kidding when I say I came face to face. I saw the whites of its eyes.
You too close.
We were at a place called Anakista, which is like a outdoor sky park right? Like rope courses and all that.
Oh, okay.
And we were at the entrance of one of the courses that you could do, right? You have to take like a gondola in order to get up to this sky park, or a ski lift. But my daughter and I were at the entrance so she can go through this rope course, and then people just start like, "What is that?" Pulling out phones, like not even what is that. They're just kind of start flocking over to the edge, and I thought like a kid fell, like my heart just sank. And then I see people start backing away, and then I see the bear up on this side of the entrance, right? And I just kind of like grab her. I walk back a couple steps. It disappears, and then it comes back out on our side of the entrance, like,
hey guys,
less than 10 foot away.
Oh, no.
I pick up my daughter and I just ran. I'm like, nope, we're not doing that.
So what ended up
Christmas
happening
Day
with the bear though? Like,
so they've got signs around there like, hey, if you see a wild bear, you need to stay 3 school bus lengths away. Don't feed the bears. Don't go up to them. So it's like a normal thing, right? This bear's just like, okay, whatever, and just like,
not for you though.
went off. Yeah,
Okay.
but again, I'd have been cool if I didn't have my 3-year-old with me. Right? Like, I have my 3-year-old. Like, bye. Right. Christmas Day, we're still in Gatlinburg. We're at this beautiful place. My 80-year-old grandmother is with us, and she actually ended up falling. Bad enough where she went to the ER that day.
Oh man,
I'm gonna take things a little low now. They found at the ER. They found a mass on her pancreas. Pancreas, yes. Told her that she needed to get back to her doctors, which are back in Colorado. And so she wasn't due to go home for another 3 weeks. We sent her back that following Saturday. So that was like Wednesday. Christmas Day was Wednesday. We sent her home Saturday. And they found terminal pancreatic cancer. So that's what's kind of rocking the family now. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's kind of been like one of these, you know what I mean? The entire holiday season. But we made it through. We're coming into 2025 with a lot of hopeful things on the horizon. So we're good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Grandma. But one thing I thought about: how's mom's doing?
Yeah, I just thought about that too.
Oh, speaking of, thank you. It's just common knowledge for me now. She's doing really well. I kind of made a joke with her today because her hair is growing back out, right? A little while ago it was like peach fuzz, and then it was like a little bit more fuzz, and now she's got like a butch haircut, right?
Oh man.
Like,
There you go.
probably the length of Sean Flax.
My hair's kind of long now.
Right?
Let me see.
Yeah. About the length of
Still-
yours. Like I said, on
still
a
a
woman,
butch.
it's kind of like a butch haircut. You know what I mean?
Oh, thank you for the compliment.
But it's kind of a compliment to her, right? Because her hair is growing back out to where she's actually got hair.
Right.
Her very last chemo appointment, I believe, is March 28th.
Good for her.
So we're looking forward to that. She's looking forward to ringing the bell.
Yes.
She's already requested all of us to be there, which bet. But yeah, mom's doing good.
Good. Tell her, we send our love to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, please.
Shout out to
please.
moms. Got my little head wrap thing kind of a little sideways now. It's okay.
Yeah.
That's all
Hey,
right.
But,
it's kinda-
Sean.
I know you out there in the elements, huh?
Yeah, damn near.
How was your holidays, brother?
Oh man, you know what? It's funny because I've been answering this question a lot. We started new shifts at work. I'm in a new work location, so I haven't seen some of these people in a long time. And you know what? The consensus it's about normal and it's routine. And I was just talking to my wife about. I'm getting into some details, but I was talking to my wife about it. Like, I'm good with that. Like when people ask me, "What's new and exciting?" Nothing. and I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the routine is good enough to where I'm grateful for where I'm at. I don't need nothing new and exciting. I just want to see my kids, be kids for as long as they can be. And yeah, I mean, that's it. We don't need anything right now. And with everything that's going on, even the problems that we got, I always got to remind myself that I got to be thankful for the problems I do have, because I'm sure there's people out there that would love to have the problems I have. So it's been about normal.
Another one like the other one, huh?
Man, I was just about to say that. And peace.
And peace.
But Thanksgiving was good. I didn't work Thanksgiving, so that was cool. I think this is the first year we actually had Thanksgiving on Thanksgiving, because normally we have to do it the weekend before or after, depending if I'm working or not. So yeah, this year was really nice. We keep everything low key for the most part. We go over to the in-laws' house. She hosted this year. She hosted Christmas also this year. And it was just us. Honestly, it was just them and us and the kids, and real low key and no drama. The food was excellent. There's too much food because my mother-in-law and my wife, they don't know how to cook small. So when they cook for like 20 people. And it's only like 4 adults and 2 kids. So, it's not even that big of a thing. Blessed there. Black Friday came around. That's when I had to start going on my little journey, right? Because we're going to go right into Christmas. Normally, me and the wife, we just do stocking stuffers and we get stuff for the kids. But this year, I felt I needed to go a little extra. Not too much extra, but extra enough. So my wife, she's not big into like materialistic things, but the things she does like, they're not even that bad. So she likes this brand. I don't know if you guys remember the brand TNC Surf Design. You guys remember that from like the 80s? It had a yin yang sign. If you weren't into skateboarding or surfing, you probably don't know what the company is, but they're based out of Hawaii and they used to be all over the place. And for you gamers out there, TNC Surf Design was a video game on the Nintendo, and it was a skateboarding video game on the Nintendo. So they were pretty big. Obviously, they're not so big anymore, but she loved the design, so I went out and got 2 long sleeve shirts for her and 2 tank tops. And kind of went around, like, that was the big thing. She didn't really want this stuff, but, like, I knew she was like, oh, I really want to get a shirt. So after Thanksgiving, I started going on my little journey to kind of find where I could find these things. I had to find them online and just get them direct from them. I couldn't find them on Amazon or nothing. But that was cool. And what else did I get for the wife? She likes these things. They're called Buxu boxes. And they're basically subscription boxes that you get from, they have the Manscaped subscription boxes or whatever, where every month or every couple months you get a box of stuff. So these Buxu boxes, they're from Japan, and they're filled with Japanese-inspired snacks. And then they did a crossover with Hello Kitty, because I don't know if you guys knew Hello Kitty turned 50 this past year. So
that's one old cat.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, they did a collaboration. I got their last box that they did. The subscription, she had one from last year. They did one last box. I got that for her. Yeah, and then we roll right into Christmas. Christmas was great. A little bit different this year because we kind of cut down on all the Santa stuff versus the stuff that we got them. And of course, we always do the things that come from Santa are not the expensive items, and the things that are the expensive items come from us. So, they get the little socks and they get the little, underwear and things like that. And one thing I did notice this year is that the in-laws just did stuff strictly from them, not from Santa. So, and it was basically clothes, and we were super excited about the clothes because the kids always need clothes, and they got a bunch of toys from the grandparents and all that stuff. So they were happy. The wife was, happy, me, I'm happy. Like, I get, the wife gets me gloves every year in my little stocking, gets me my little snacks and stuff like that. And I'm happy with that because I'm a grown ass man. If I want something, I buy it. You know, so you can't shop for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Oh.
what you got, New York? Something
Yeah.
popping in
What?
your head?
Nope.
Okay.
My ADD, go for it. I'll go after.
Okay, and then New Year's, low key. You know, I don't work Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. I specifically take time those days off to spend with the family. And our big thing for New Year's Eve is we didn't make it to midnight, and it's funny because a friend of mine said, you know, we celebrate the East Coast New Year, so at 9 o'clock we in bed. So, yeah, same thing. You know, there was a couple explosions out here. You know, people shooting off their guns, which, you know, is obviously not the best thing to do, to shoot in the air. But, you know.
Oh, come talk to everybody in Little Rock then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like I said, hopefully you guys got bulletproof roofs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, please ruin mine.
Oh, no. Insurance claim it out. So, yeah. That was it. It was nice and low key with the family. I mean, again, routine. So nothing new and exciting. But maybe that's what's going to be new this year coming up. You know what I'm saying? I missed you guys. That was one of the things. I was trying to keep everything kind of rocking and rolling with the social media posts and things like that as the holidays was rolling through. But doing this, man, you know, like I said, just hanging out with you guys and, you know, and yeah, I'm gonna go talking to my next thing in the next segment here about the New Year's coming up. But like I said, I missed you guys, so you know that's how it went.
I forgot 2 things,
Okay.
right?
And we got time for you to remember.
I took my wife at the beginning of December. I got 7 rows back from the stage on the floor. To see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
First time we ever seen that, and I fell in love. Y'all, if you've never taken the opportunity to go see the Trans-Siberian Orchestra when they come into your town, do it. It is phenomenal. They put on such a great show. And then my wife and kid actually ended up leaving the day before New Year's, on New Year's Eve, for California for a week. So I got like a week of silence. that was the Christmas gift to me, you know, for Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I got silence for a week.
Oh God. Okay. No, that's awesome.
It's always great.
Yeah, you know what? I love that. You know, again, so some of you guys that are out there don't maybe not know what that is. I mean, but literally, you take somebody to go see basically an orchestra versus like going to a movie, or you know, if you go see a play or something like that. It is just a different experience. Like you see something that live, and it's a gang of people. You know what I'm saying? Synchronizing and just hearing something live, especially instruments versus actual like recordings of this stuff. It's just a different experience. I can only imagine what that was like.
Have you heard of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
I have. Yes.
You know what they are? Okay, like full-blown rock music. I mean, it is freaking fantastic. But what
Light
I
show
didn't
and everything,
know,
right?
oh yeah, what I didn't know though is they actually their orchestra part are local to each of their shows. So their
Really?
orchestra is actually from that area. So the orchestra was the Little Rock chapter of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, nice.
Right?
That is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So the main group of people, they travel, right?
Right.
But the orchestra people, they're the ones that are like live in that area, that town. So like your town when they show up is actually also getting recognized.
That's why they don't come to my town, huh?
But drive. I'm telling you, if you have the opportunity, drive to go see them. It is well worth it.
Okay. So again, you know, those of you guys that listen, you know, share with us. We'd like to know, you know, how did the New Year's fall out for you guys? You know, did you guys miss us? I hope you did, because we missed you guys. We missed having a discussion.
I
the way
missed
it
you
is.
guys.
Right. So yeah, let us know out in the comments, holla at us or whatever the case is. Let us know. Yeah, how did your holiday go? You know, the ups, the downs. Again, this is a very hectic time for parents in general. But I mean, like I said, as dads year round, our big thing is to provide. And we want to make sure, you know, again, we're involved parents. So we want to make sure our kids are getting, you know, what they need and especially if we can, what they want. So, you know, again, what were the ups and downs that you guys had during the holiday season? Let us know. We'd be more than interested. Yeah, and let's move on to our next topic.
Another question I'd like you guys to answer in the comments is, how do you guys handle Santa with your kids? How do you in your home handle Santa?
That's a very good one. Santa Claus.
Can we do an episode on that?
I think we did. I think it was an After Dark special, though. I think.
Oh, it's Santa. Yeah.
Yeah. Or did we just
we did.
talk about it? I don't know.
I think if we did anything, it was probably a really quick.
Yeah. Like
I would.
piece.
Yeah. And this would have been our first holiday season. This would have been our first holiday season together, so we wouldn't have done the whole Santa thing as a show anyway. So we probably just been a quick quip on the whole Santa belief thing. But just like what Njord said, put it down in the comments. You know, how do you guys handle Santa? You know, and has it changed? Like, I guess one thing to add to that is we have 2 elves on the shelves now, and they each have pets. Thank you, YouTube, movie, gosh. Blah, 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 because that's what they do. But we love it. Whatever. The kids wanted it. Each elf has a pet.
Oh, man. One elf is enough without a pet.
Hey, man, like I said,
mischievous little bastards.
If I can, I will try to get everything they want within reason, because they are still little. So, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, let's talk about the upcoming year. You know, it's an exciting time for us. I know me and Sensei, we had our little producers meeting last week, and we talked about some of the stuff that we wanted to talk about here on the show. But one of the main things really was, what about us as individuals? You know, what did the question I want to pose to you guys is, what did you learn last year that's going to make you better this year? And, you know, Krinlee said at the beginning of the show, you know, new year, new me. In some aspects, that's great. It's very cliche, and you know, for me, it's never worked. I don't make a resolution because it just doesn't work. Either I'm going to do it or I'm not, regardless of a resolution or not. But I do want to say, you know, and ask you gentlemen, like, what did you guys learn personally, if you want to share, or professionally, or what we've done here on the podcast, that you want to change for the upcoming year? You know, maybe something to improve on. And it doesn't got to be super, super detailed. But yeah, you know, where do we want to go from here individually, as content creators or as hosts of the show or as dads? You know, what are some of the things that we experienced last year that's going to maybe change our trajectory in 2025? Who wants to go first?
I'll go ahead.
All right, Mr.
So last year I started working with this software called Godot with video game design. So I'm still learning the ins and outs of it, but I'm going to continue to grow with that, try to make something my own. And along with that, I've started in the last couple weeks playing this again.
Ooh, bass. Heck yeah.
Yep. So I'm going to try to learn that. One of the goals is to, you know, get kind of the basics of it down and try to write my own music for the game or games, whatever.
Nice.
That's excellent. I love that.
So that's one thing. I mean, and I was jokingly saying the new year, new me thing earlier, but like, for me personally, it doesn't mean that I'm gonna do things differently, but it's more like I always want to be a better person than I was previously. Like, no matter how good I get, I'm always going to want to be better. So, I mean, for me, that's what New Year, New Me is. It's not like I'm just all of a sudden going to go to the gym for a few weeks and then break off. It's just want to be a better person.
I hear you.
Okay. All right. I mean, I'll go next. I mean, we'll kind of switch it up. I was going the last couple of things, so let me go next. It might be a little lengthy. I'll try to cut it down to keep it down as much as possible. One thing I did learn last year is I spent 550 hours on the Xbox. I talked to Njord about this already, but there's one thing I learned, and things that coming up on my feed on my social medias and things like that have been about less scrolling, which is funny. Like you're on social media scrolling and you come across a ad or whatever that says stop scrolling. But it was like, well, learn, like, what can you do in this time? So I've been thinking about it. And you, Njord, and some other friends, they're like, bro, but that's what you do for mental health. That's what you do for the release for your own health. I get that, but I just felt like I could be doing something more. So this year, just to make this quick, starting last Tuesday, I've been going out on walks with the family every day. At least, if we do one lap around the park, it's half a mile. If we do 3 laps around the park, it's a mile and 3.6 or something like that. But every day since last Tuesday, it's been a walk with the family, or at least with my daughter, if my son wasn't feeling like he's been kind of sick. So I've been trying to get out with the family. And being consistent with that, because I'm a plus size model, and it was getting harder for me to kind of get up and do stuff. And I was like, man, if I could spend 2 hours on the game, I could spend 30 minutes walking and doing something a little bit good for me and the family, and still get gaming time in. There's that. So that kind of just like, what else could I be doing? And then, if you guys didn't know, I'm a certified personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, and my certification's up this year. All right. Thank you. My certification's up this year. So I have to do a new class. So the class that I opted to do is called Behavioral Change Specialist. That kind of talks about the changes in behavior to go from the mentality of what you're doing to change and be consistent with something else. So I thought that helped. So I'm going to learning this new course to redo my certification. This will be my 4th year. It'll be 4 years already, so it'll be certification for the next 2. And to hopefully gain this information to help myself stay consistent with at least walking and getting more physical. I'm still going to game, but the one thing I did learn last year that I'm trying to change this year is to take some of that extra time that I got and improve myself mentally and physically. So that's what I got there.
So first things first, has it really been that long?
That's what.
Because I remember when you got that license.
Yes, it's been 4 years. This will be the 4th year. In June is the 4th year. Because I got it the day after my birthday.
And one thing, like, just to kind of come back at you, play devil's advocate just a little bit. Not that I want to knock on the things that you're doing already to kind of cut down the game time, but brother, you already are go nonstop. Okay, I mean, the amount of downtime you have is, as you saw for the year, less than a month. Okay,
yeah,
that is an insanely small amount of downtime you have over the course of an entire year. So I don't want you beating yourself up too much about any of that, because, brother, you work hard and you don't stop.
I appreciate the acknowledgement. I do. I appreciate that.
That's real.
Yeah, appreciate that. All right, who wants to go next?
Sensei, you're up.
You had the mic.
Voluntold.
Okay.
All right. Got you. Well, I'm gonna say that I am continuing my healthy eating, being in the gym from last year. I'm going to carry that over to this year. I got a couple of trips coming up. I got to be out there with that karate body, beach body ready to go.
Karate body.
Karate body. You see them karate dudes, they yoked up. You know what I mean? They flat, 6-pack. That's going to be me when I hit these couple of places I'm going this year. We taking a trip on our first ever together. Well, I've sailed on a boat, but not on a what do you want to call, like what do you call them big ass boats?
A cruise ship?
A cruise ship. Yeah, I never been on a cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Me neither.
I've been
let me know how that goes for you.
Yeah.
They're amazing.
Well, we're going one with no kids too. So we're going on that Virgin.
Ooh, Virgin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how do you know about that one there, Njord?
Because I'm dying to go on one.
Yeah, we're gonna check that out, and then we got a couple more trips. You know, I got some trips with the fellas. I'm trying to hit up this year, Vegas, San Diego. Have that alone time too as well. Because as dads, like you said, all we do is go, go, go. Sometimes I just need a bed to lay corner to corner in.
I know.
I just want to lay corner to corner.
Starfish out, like move.
Hey, so when I go, it's funny because when I go somewhere, man, that's the first thing man, give me that king size bed so I can lay corner to corner. Ain't nobody in this joint. So I'm sure my wife feels the same way too when she go out and do her thing. But so that's one of the things, and being more organized. So I started out the year with my wife, and we've been, I've been listening a lot more in putting things in my calendar instead of trying to remember, because this 40-year-old, soon to be 40-year-old brain, can't remember everything like I was 20. So, yeah, that's one of the biggest skills. And actually, Sean and I, when we came up with these topics that we're going to be hitting on this year, that's one of the things I wanted to really be on top of, is instead of trying to figure out what we're going to talk about every week, we already kind of got a game plan already, for our first, 4 or 5 episodes. So I'm really happy about that. So I felt like we nailed that, and then just always improving myself as a dad as well, because being from being taught things in and I'm gonna give you a little example, kind of like my daughter came up to me the other day, and I was very offended by the way she said something to me, and I kind of lost my cool a little bit, and she started crying, ran back to mommy, but I was like in a mode to where I was just like, you know what? Let me go apologize, but I don't even want to lose. It's been a long time since I lost my cool with her, but she said something to me, and it kind of just made me snap, but not in like yelling or anything. I just told her, you got me messed up. For real, because I'm, I listened. She said she wanted me to listen to her more. Mm-hmm. And this was all a subject of, me saying, her saying, or her listening to music while she was doing her homework. And I was like, I don't think you're there yet. You're 8 years old. I still don't think you're there yet. I think you need to concentrate on what you're doing, taking your notes, doing stuff what you got to, things like that. So yeah, I just want to be continuously have growth in that area, being a better father, to my kids and a husband.
Amen to that. I mean, that's,
I feel that.
Yeah. And it's a constant struggle. It is a constant struggle to do that. So, yeah, I mean, I think all of us, again, it's until we don't got kids no more. What's our job? Our job is to ensure that our kids don't need us anymore. And
yeah.
And in that journey, we always there's always room for improvement. So,
Yeah.
I heard that. Okay. What you got for us? We're going into our last 10 minutes here before we get into our After Dark show. Just want a quick shout out. We got Audrey.
Mrs. Sensei.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mrs. Sensei.
No. Who's that? No, that's my mom. If you say Audrey, that's my mom.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, Mama Sensei. Mama Sensei is in the house.
Yeah.
She goes, Hawaii. You forgot about Hawaii. Is the comment.
Oh yeah, we're going to Hawaii and with my parents in the summertime.
Okay.
I can't. I don't think that your mom is excited about Hawaii at all.
Oh, she is.
Just saying. Just saying. I don't think she's excited.
Oh, 'cause we're
Can't
coming.
say that I blame her. Hawaii is beautiful. Love it.
Right. Yeah. Right. Hawaii's gorgeous.
So, something that I've learned this year is that my daughter is taking after me.
Oh no.
And I just learned this a couple days ago. Give you a quick story. Back when I was younger, I got in trouble and I got grounded. And my mother said, "Hey, you're not allowed to watch any TV." Okay. And so she came home one day and I was playing the Nintendo 64. Right? And my mom goes, "Didn't I tell you you're not allowed to watch TV?" I said, "But Mom, I'm not watching TV. I'm playing TV."
Oh, damn.
Right? My daughter hit me 2 or 3 days ago with I hadn't finished my dinner. She's not allowed to get down, or she has to be excused to get down from the dinner table. Mind you, she's 3. We're trying to instill all these things now, right?
Right.
And she hit my wife sitting across the dinner table from me with the "Hey, mommy, I got an idea. You know, we can pretend that I'm a baby and the baby gets to sit on the floor and the mommy and daddy have to stay at the table." I'm like, "Kid, what are you doing?" She asked to be excused. I wasn't done with my meal. I told her no. And then she hit my wife with that. And I'm like, "Ooh, no. This is the king of loopholes right here, kid. Okay? I got you. So I'm going to have to start being very literal with my daughter starting at 3 years old.
Yeah.
That's fun. Another thing is, I think, as you guys know, I towards the end of last season I was struggling with burnout and a little bit of depression going on, right? And I started seeing a therapist for myself. I got on Wellbutrin as well, and that seems to be helping out a lot. So my big thing is I want to keep up with my mental health on a more proactive level, right? And I started playing video games again, which, as at least Sensei and Krinlee know, I haven't done in like mostly a year. So taking time for myself outside of the day-to-day monotony, that's something that I'm wanting to do. So Sean's trying to get away from it, and I'm trying to go towards it.
I'm not saying I'm just. It just made me realize how much time.
I got you. I'm throwing a joke, man. I'm throwing a joke.
You know what I did? I got rid of my whole system.
Something for us, for my family, that's going to be happening this year. It's not something necessarily that we learned last year that we're doing. We have given ourselves until October to fix up this house that we're in and sell it, and get into a better area. Because I live in an area where literally had a coworker and his wife come over, and his wife asked him on the ride over, "Are these good people?" Because of the area that I live in, right?
I'm sorry to giggle at that,
Right?
but damn.
No, it's damn.
I mean, it ain't as bad as parts that we know about out there in California, but I mean,
I'm sure.
for this area, it's bad. Okay.
Right. Are they good people?
But right. The other thing that's happening right now, I know my family actually doesn't listen to this, so shout out to again Mama Sensei, who is listening to this. This past Monday, I applied for a superintendent job at the water department for the city of Johnson City. So trying to move back.
Wait, I was gonna say
to Northeast Tennessee.
I was gonna say that's
all right.
Oh man,
All right.
Hopefully you get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys had brought up the topic about interviewing and applying for jobs and all that, and I'm in the middle of that right now.
Awesome.
So it's something great, a great topic to talk about. But I will be following up on that application probably on Tuesday because Monday's a holiday,
right.
And it's about a $20,000 raise, and I get an office. I get to wear loafers to work, right? I'm not in the field anymore. If I got
Beautiful
this,
thing.
I've got a pretty decent, I got a decent shot at it. So here's to hoping.
Hey, cheers.
You're here.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm not gonna say good luck. I always tell people, you know, I don't wish people luck. You know, you don't need luck when you got skill. So I know you're gonna put in the work, and you're gonna make sure you do everything you can to prepare. And you know, you got this. I'm gonna put that in the universe.
Manifest that thing, man.
For sure. Okay.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, speaking of Monday
You put
being
in
a
some work.
holiday, we're going to close out our regular show here. We are going to be starting transitioning from our regular show to the After Dark episode. So if you guys don't know, the After Dark episode is something that we do after every show. It's available to all of our patrons. If you're interested about becoming a patron, again, you see a little ticker that's downstairs that's talking about thank you for being patrons. You go to shadowpackwest.com. There on our splash page, you can hit that little button there. That'll take you to our Patreon page. From there, you could pledge as little as $1 a month, and that'll get you access to our, to our After Dark special. Generally, we talk about certain things, and I think the big thing that's coming up this Monday, yes, it being Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, but it's also going to be the inauguration of the 47th president. So that's other things that's going on. We're probably going to talk about that in our After Dark episode. So if you guys are interested in listening to that, go ahead and subscribe and then head over to our Patreon page where you could support us more there and get access to we're close to 20 episodes. And one thing too, this is season 7. I want to say we are in our last official season before we hit our 40 goal episode of us working together on the podcast. So it's a awesome season for us. I look forward to everything that we're going to be doing.
Gave me chills.
This 10th episode is going to be something very big for us. And we're going to have something that's planned for you guys to enjoy and just for us to celebrate us as a group and hitting that goal and seeing where we go from there. So do you guys got any last minute shout outs before we roll over to our After Dark episode?
45, 47. Doop, 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 doop.
Krinlee, you got anything?
Nah, I don't have any shout outs.
Okay. NjordGod, you got anything you want to shout out before we transition over?
I want to shout out you guys. Again, this is a momentous season for us, right? I definitely want, not saying that we're going out after season 7, okay? That's not what I'm saying, y'all.
Right.
It's just this is our quote unquote contract, the end of our contract that we signed up for.
That was the biggest one that I committed to, so
I want to leave as much as we can out on the table here this season. I want people to really get to know who we are more so than they have in the past. And the only way to do that is for you all to do it too. And I know you will. You guys are amazing. I love you guys. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to be here.
Amen to that.
All right.
Sensei.
Sir, I get you.
What you got for us?
You know what? I'm just excited to be here, man. Shout out to moms who comment and stuff. I didn't even know you was watching, but thanks for watching, Mom. We made it. We back.
And for me, like I said, yeah, man, shout out to you guys, but also a shout out to Mama Sensei out there. Thank you for tuning in and checking in on us, making sure we're doing good. We appreciate you. And until next time, I want to say thank you for watching or listening to this episode of the Dad's Life podcast. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for next week's episode where you can get your dad life, dad advice, and we're out. Peace out.
Thank you for not pausing.